Hi, I'm Ron Fitzgerald. Thanks for tuning in. You are watching my interview with the awesome horror legend and good friend of mine, Ari Lehman, the first Jason Voorhees.
You ready for some dark, sticky fun?
Hi there. I'm Ron Fitzgerald, master of the dark realm. And if we haven't met before, that means I'm an actor and a Gothic Illusionist, and I make dark, sticky fun for you. Yes, you're welcome. And today is my interview with my awesome friend, horror legend, and fabulous musician, Ari Lehman. And you can see this is a picture of Ari and I. We've done a lot of horror events together. We appeared at a lot of different horror conventions together, and I performed right alongside of him many times with my Gothic Illusion show and him with his awesome band, First Jason. Cleverly named because he is the very first Jason Voorhees ever. In that very first 1980 Friday the 13th, it kicked off an entire franchise that pretty much continues till now and beyond. That's Ari Lehman right there. And he's a horror actor in a lot of different things and has this fabulous band now, First Jason. So you can see him, and in that you can see Jason in his very first form. Alongside that's Ari who played him. Way back there, and now has his very own band called, cleverly titled, First Jason. And he is all the way back to that very first one. You can see the poster here for the very first Friday the 13th. So buckle in, get ready. Here is my interview with the awesome Ari Lehman.
Beautiful. Here we go. All right.
Awesome.
Ari, my brother, how are you?
Oh, fantastic. So happy. I just got back from traveling to Richmond, Virginia with the band. Okay. And it was an interesting tour, Ron, because we did the famous Melody Inn in Indianapolis, which is one of the first places First Jason ever played. We had packed the house. Now, of course, we're within the quarantine rules. So, every place is doing social distancing, but there was a great band there, Love Battalion. They did a great job. You know what? And then I went backstage, after the show, when I was in that whole energy of after the show kind of energy, they had this little dressing room, and I put my guitar down, and there were some people sitting at this table, and they were laughing, ha ha ha, good show. And I went, ha 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 ha. And then one was talking like this, and I went, that looked like Lemmy. So I turned around, and there was nobody sitting there at all. There was nobody there.
It's like your own ghost story for Halloween.
That's laughing with some ghosts. Yes, I was. So this always happens right after I get off stage. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, I think what it is. No, dude. I think what it is they think we're all in the other room, and they don't know that I'm just going to dash in and put my guitar down. It always happens at that time. Like, it's so weird. Like, how can you, scare a ghost, but they were there. They were laughing. I laughed at them. They were like, oh, oops, And so I went out to the bartender and I said, now, wait a second. I went back there. That room is totally haunted. And he goes, what? What did you say? Say that again. And I said, well, there was ghosts in there. And one of them, he goes, wait a second. Because he said there had been a group of ghost hunters that went to that location, the Melody Inn in Indianapolis. And sure enough, they found that specific room to be very haunted. Now it gets better. So he goes, what do you mean a voice like Lemmy? And I go, well, it was like a gravelly voice, right? Mm-hmm. He goes, come over here. Anyway, it turns out the woman who ran the place had the thing where she lost her voice to throat cancer, the poor thing. And she had to use one of those little machines, so you could hear her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So he said,
so you can hear her speak? Yeah.
He said she had a gravelly voice. And sure enough, I know it. I ran into I ran into her. So that was Indianapolis. Then we were on to Mansfield, Illinois, where we played at a place called Operation Fandom, where they have 100 Funko Pops. And then we went on to West Virginia. We were out at Fear on the Farm, Ron, which is a haunted trail. And then we played in Richmond, Virginia at a charity event, actually, for a suicide hotline in Richmond at Rick's Rock Cafe. And there was some amazing stuff there too. So, you know, it's always a thrill, and I get to meet so many wonderful people, and it's just a blast. This was particularly like the physical beauty of the trip, you know, contrasted with a lot of the hardship that's going on, you know, in that rural Appalachian community. But you know what? I'm so blessed, man, that I get to be there and just have fun with people and say, forget about everything. And the little kids are all there. Jason.
And they love it when you show up, you know? I mean, everybody knows you, and all the horror peeps. I mean, it's like the first time we met was at Flashback Weekend, the Dusk Till Dawn show. Oh, and I was doing the Illusion show. I met you.
Great event, yeah. When they're still doing that, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Mike and Mia.
Oh, yeah. They're awesome. And, you know, the fans out there, the community, it's so amazing. You just look at the big horror family that stretches out all over the country, all over the world. And I'm just glad to be a part of it, man.
Yeah, same here.
Yes, that's Ari Lehman right there. And great stuff for the horror peeps. All the dark, sticky peeps and creeps. Now we're going to show you his music video, one of his latest music videos. Put on the mask, take on the task. Jason, kill for more.
All right, that was Kill for Mother. We are back with Ari Lehman from First Jason. He's the first Jason Voorhees. We're going to ask him, Ari, tell everybody a little bit about that. What is your, you know, because everybody knows this, but do you have any favorite memories of like when you shot that originally? You know, because you're popping up out of the water and everything. Do you have now of the movie?
Well, when the original scene, I'm drowning. Of course, I'm drowning.
Yeah.
That flashback scene was going to be the only scene in which Jason Voorhees was ever going to be in cinematic history. He was just going to appear and drown. That was going to be it, Ron. That's it. Okay.
That's it. Huh?
But when we did the drowning scene, now you remember Jaws came out in like 1975, 76.
Yes.
So, and I was a little kid and I lived in Connecticut. And, you know, my parents and I loved to go swimming, and they would come and they would sit there on the beach and they would have a little picnic, and I would go out in the water. I'm drowning. The shark. And then they would go, Ari, are you okay? And I would laugh at them. And then eventually I would do it again and they would totally ignore me. They would, with the shark thing. Every time they would eat. And I would, I'm drowning. And they'd be like, Ari, shut up, you know. So anyway, when we did the scene, that's what Sean Cunningham, he said to me, okay, I want you to pretend to drown. So I just pretended that Jaws was eating me. And I came up for air. I thought they were going to say, okay, please, could you just do it seriously and stop joking around? And they said, no, that was perfect. One take. Thank you, Ari. Boom. And they moved the cameras. I was still in the lake. I was like, where are you guys? What? Hello?
Yeah. And they were already going out of there then, huh?
Yes. But then I went home and I said, wow, I was in a movie where I drowned. I guess that's the end of my career. So,
but you were that good. It was one and done. You're a one-take wonder, man.
Well, then Sean calls me and he says, because they wrote that ending sequence where, you know, of course, little Jason comes up out of the water. So he says, we want you to come back. You're going to get your revenge. And I said, but my character is dead. How is he going to come out of the water? He said, just come and do it. So when they told me that there was a dream sequence, I disagreed vehemently. I said, no, you know, I was into all those, you know, comic books and science fiction. So to me, it was not a stretch of the imagination. You know, Pamela's blood had hit the water and she calls out to little Jason in the afterlife, you know, Jason, don't let her get away. Of course, you know. So, you know, in my opinion, I played it like it was reality, not a dream. And I think the fans mandated that indeed I was correct. And Jason isn't a dream like Freddy, you know, Jason is real.
Yeah, that works. All right, we're back.
Yes, that is the awesome Ari Lehman, horror legend, my good friend, maker of fine metal music, and just an all-around great guy. You know, so my thanks to Ari. I love that dude. Thank you, Ari. But my thanks to Ari Lehman for being here in the realm with me to give you guys a little behind-the-scenes fun on what it was like to be Jason Voorhees, and because he is the first Jason, so check him out. Next time we are around, like you see Jason or see Ari or I come and do any sort of an event, a concert, or a you know, horror convention near you, make sure to check him out, and you will not be disappointed. And you can check him out at firstjason.com. You want to see him, more of his music videos, firstjason.com. And again, my thanks to Ari Lehman for being on here. And this is where I ask you, please leave your comments down below, subscribe, and if you want to, you know, you will get more of our dark, sticky fun right here in the realm. And also like the video, it sends it out where other people looking for dark, sticky fun and horrific weirdness can find it just like you. And I'll see you next time right here in the realm. Thank you. Hello.
out of home. She was tired, just had high beats. When I looked in her eyes, they were blue, but nobody home. But she could have been a killer if she didn't walk the way she did. And she did. She opened strange doors that we've never